Oh, check that out, you guys. We have a little visitor. Me and David just got back home from a rather disappointing trip to Bath and Body Works, and this little guy was hanging out in our driveway. Hey, little guy. So cute. We have like a little family of them that's been, I think, living in our neighbor's bushes. I don't know if this is like the mom or dad, or if this is one of the babies all grown up. But of course somebody's weed whacking, so I'm gonna go. But I just thought I'd show you one of our little buns that's hanging around outside. Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? So this is episode 41 of the Hooks and Broomsticks Crochet Podcast. We're moving right along. I remember when it was like single digits. So let us see. Happy August, by the way. This is going to be, so I let my thoughts of Vlogtober, I'm trying to plan to make, October is like my holiday, well, Halloween is my holiday, but like October is like my month, my season, and like starting in August, my brain turns fully to like all things fall, even though I know it's not. Like my birthday, this is my birthday month, by the way. My birthday falls at the end of August, but like by the time my birthday is here, I'm already like, is the weather cold yet? Why is it so hot? What's going on? Like I want it to be fall, like right here, right now. Why is it not fall? So, my brain has been on Halloween / fall mode for a minute now, before October this year, really. But, I mean, it's kind of always, you guys know me, but it's been bad. Like this last week has been bad. So, Vlogust has begun, and it completely escaped me. A while back, I had thought I would do Vlogust, and that's clearly not going on. But I thought for this podcast I would just share like for the week, like maybe some things. I know I have a clip of a little visitor that was in our front yard, and I will add that. Either you have already seen it or it'll be at the very end of the video. I'm not sure yet. You know me with my editing. Who knows where it'll end up? Hopefully not in the end of the video, but who knows? So, and I was gonna do just one long video because I got some happy mail, but I think this is going to be a second video that I'll do right after this. But no address is showing. I got a package here from Miss Lovely Sandy from Crochet Canada. Actually, this was a happy mail that she is so sweet and kind, and I love her so much. I love you, Sandy. She apparently was sending me some happy mail, and then I won her giveaway. So that's still coming. This isn't it for you guys that saw that I won that. This I believe is not it. I guess I 100% can't say that for sure, because I haven't opened it yet. I was actually good and haven't, like, the only thing that cover up some addresses here and all, but the only thing, like, this came pre-poked, so I got the holes already. So I'm guessing this is not it, but this was, I believe, the happy mail that was on the way. So that'll be a different video. You may have already seen it by now, because I'm actually kind of thinking I'm going to upload it first, even though I'm going to shoot it second. We'll see what, you never know with me. It's going to be this week, though. If you haven't seen it yet, it'll be there eventually. But as with any Vlogust, Vlogtober, this and that, no matter how much I plan, it's pretty random. So this podcast is going to be random. I'm kind of random, aren't I? But let's see. Where do I start? I know what I want to save for the end, and I'm like staring at it, but okay, I'm going to save that for the end. So you know how, speaking of Miss Crochet Sandy, I think I still haven't confirmed or denied that this is where I got my information, but I think she had said that Red Heart is planning to discontinue their Red Heart Ombre Super Saver. Or stripes. It was stripes. Okay, I had absolutely no reason to buy this then, you guys. But so it was the stripes that was the rumor mill, which I got some of last week because I decided just to buy up a few colors here and there that I really liked. So I bought a Red Heart Ombre. I bought the red and orange one that I always really like, the one that's called Hot Sauce. Never mind, I guess I didn't need to buy this. Anyway, so that was like a Walmart purchase, because I was actually pretty good. I didn't do a whole lot of purchase. I have a Hirschner's order, but it's not like a big grand order by any means. I think you guys will be either proud of me or at least amused by me when it comes, and I will definitely share it with you. But yeah, so I got a notification. In fact, I had forgot that I ordered it, and I got a notification yesterday, I think, that it had shipped. And I was like, or maybe it was Saturday, because I don't think I got the notification on a Sunday. But I was like, I didn't order anything from Hirschner's. And I was like, oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so there's something coming, a little something. But let's just get this out of the way, since that was a non-purposeful buy. Whoops. Anyway, another thing that I got at Walmart, and I don't know if it's at all Walmarts, but Damon and I went grocery shopping. A lot of my yarn stories start like that. Damon and I, because he's an enabler, you guys. That's why he's in even more of my videos than David is, I think. He's an enabler. So is David, though. Let's be honest. Like, that's why I'm sitting here surrounded by yarns, because my best friend and my man, they're enablers. So I'm not complaining. I'm just stating facts. But so we went to Walmart to go shopping. And usually we go to that store I'm always telling you guys about, Myers, that I know I've taken you to before. Well, we did end up going to both. But lately we've been going to Walmart also, because there's just some things like we've decided to start buying at Walmart. And we were perusing the clearance aisle. So check your Walmart clearance, because this was not in the back where the yarn is. They have started doing their clearance up in the front where their clearance aisles are, wherever your clearance aisles may be. But they had two just big boxes, and most of it was the Walmart brand yarn that kind of feels like Bernat Pipsqueak, but it's in a skein. Or it was that yarn, and it was you know how everybody's impressed about Walmart's newer cotton yarn, the Mainstays cotton yarn that feels a lot like Hobby Lobby's yarn. They have that, and then they have another cotton, Mainstay cotton, that's like a thicker, almost ropey looking. It's soft enough, I guess, but it's thicker, like a lot thicker. That is the stuff, the thicker stuff. I can't think of the name of it, or if it even has a name besides cotton. Maybe it's like Cotton XL, or I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't have a lot of room for cotton in my life right now, because I do have like an okay amount of it, which actually is going to be coming up maybe next week. We're going to be talking about a little bit of cotton, but not today. But that was on clearance. So if you guys are interested in that, my friend Victoria is trying to make something like, I think she's trying to make a footrest, like one of the stuffed, like foot that you put your feet on, like a futon-y thing for your feet. Anyway, futon. That's not the word. Anyway, she's been starting one of those out of it. And so I let her know that was on clearance. So it was definitely the stuff that was on clearance. But they also had the fun colors of the Go for Faux Fun Fur. I am not normally a fun fur person. I don't think currently, except for some scrap balls. And for those of you who've been with me since at least Christmas, you know why I have some scrap balls. But except for scrap balls, I don't think I own any type of fun fur. I don't particularly love fun fur. Like, I love feeling it, but like working with it, I don't particularly love it, except that it makes wonderful brims for my Santa's favorite hat. And when Lion Brand put this out, Damon has been just begging me to make him, if you're not familiar, I do have a video tutorial for Santa's favorite hat. It's just it's a Santa's hat, but I make it, you can make it with anything you want, for the record, but I make mine with Lion Brand Feels Like Butter, and for the brim I use faux fur. I use either the really thick faux fur, or I use held double. I use one of these because these are the gopher faux, like the regular. It says it's a size 6 bulky, but this is definitely smaller than the other one that I was using. Like, I don't know if the other one says it's like a size 7 or something. I don't know, but this is definitely thinner than the other one. So I imagine I'll probably be doubling this up. I might try it singularly just to see. But Damon has been begging me to make him a black Santa hat with the fur palm and the fur lining made with this really blowing out my camera faux fur. So I picked up the one, and these were like $3.50, which isn't like the greatest clearance price, but I didn't want them to clearance out, not have any more, and us not get them. So I picked it up, and one is enough. So even if I double it, one is enough for just the brim and the palm. Pretty sure, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure. Says it's a 6 super bulky, and there's 100 grams, which is 3.5 ounces, which is 65 yards, which is 60 meters. And it says this is 100% polyester. This color is meow pink. Meow pink. But this is going to be for Damon's hat. And then he was really keen on me doing a black hat for myself and using this orange. And I don't really hate that idea, to be honest with you. Or if I design a witch hat, whether it be for this Halloween or next, I don't know. Or, sometime in between, because Halloween is all the time for me. I might use this around the brim of the witch hat. We'll see. This is called Tamarin, and it's got the same specs, so I'm not going to re-mention it. But, yeah. So I picked up those, and I think yarn-wise, that might be my only purchases. I think. Yeah, pretty sure. Okay. So that covered the purchases. Are you guys proud of me or what? Anywho, I've been doing so well lately, by the way. Like, you guys were commenting that, like, yeah, I walked, when I did those videos to show you some of the new stuff I was finding at Michael's and Hobby Lobby, yeah, I walked out of there with no yarn, nothing. Like, I think my foot was hurting, and, like, David was kind of in a rush, and he was a little bit grumpy, like, a little bit, I think. So, he doesn't watch my videos, so whatever, but I think he was kind of, which is fine. I mean, that day, I remember that day was like really hot, and I mean, I was probably a little grumpy too because my foot hurting, so whatever. It's fine. In fact, wasn't it like one of those videos, didn't I come home and wasn't that one of the ones that I told you guys I was super grumpy on? So, that's fine. I did get my knit crate bag, but I will do that in another short video also. So, let's see. What else have I been working on? I have been working on my dragon egg bags. I have been working on a lot of dragon egg bags. A lot. I just finished up my very last commissioned one. Unless anybody decides to order them, I have finished I had like a whole long list of them, and they're finished. They are the ones that were needing to be sent out are sent out. The ones that need to be collected for, like at work and my friends, those are collected for and delivered. And the great dragon egg fiasco of 2021 is complete, unless somebody else orders some, or unless I make some up to put in the Etsy store. So, which I promise. I know you guys reacted so favorably to me putting things in my Etsy shop, like actual items instead of just my patterns. And I will be doing that. I don't know when, but I will be doing that. Need to pull out everything, make sure it's all good to list and all that too. But anyway, that's another video for another day. I think I'm so excited to show you guys the other stuff I've been working on. I will show you guys pictures of the dragon egg bags, but since they're all gone already, I only have the pictures, and they will be, I'm going to say, at the end of the video. I know I said I don't know where the bunny will be, so you may see bunny before bags, or bags before bunny, or the bunny could have been at the beginning. I don't know, but the eggs should be at the end. Yeah, so I have those all done, and I have enough for my Etsy purchase, you guys. I got it. There's still, I'm still gonna, like, the reason that I'm still willing to take commissions right now, and the reason that I'm still, like, gonna work on a few things to try to sell and make some money for, is because, I'll tell you, I promise, in 1 second after this ramble, I'll tell you guys what I'm getting. So you can be like, what's the big excitement for, I'm sure. But, I'm just saying, I am still trying to raise some money, because now that I got this purchase in the works, because it'll be some time before I actually get it. It's a commission work also, but there's other things that I can get with it, and I'm really excited. It's not yarn related, but it is one of my other obsessions related. Okay, so my Etsy purchase is, you guys know, I briefly talked about how I was excited that I had found something called a comfort character letter. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, or if you're familiar with fan fiction, which you probably know that if I've ever said I've been writing, it's probably been fan fiction. Specifically lately Stranger Things related. And I had gotten a couple of these letters, and I don't expect anybody to be interested in that. That's fine. So I'm not even going to talk about those, but they are Stranger Things related, from the characters of Stranger Things. And they are, because I'm writing my own fanfic, they are in relation to it. Like, instead of just a letter from Hopper that would be somebody out there's, like, a vague letter that they would send, these people have read my fanfic, and some of them have tailored it to, like, some events from my fic, or like the relationship between my characters that I made up and the characters from the book. They've written about them in the letters, so, like, it's a tailored thing. Okay. And this big purchase, one of the girls that I had been doing that with, I've been using it for inspiration, to say too, for, like, if I write back as my character to these characters and they write back again, we kind of collaborate between us a story between the characters, and I can use it towards my fanfic to go into more detail to write about, but it's inspiration. And this girl, she's a really lovely girl. Her name's Caitlin, and her and I were just talking back and forth one day, because, I mean, we don't just talk as characters. It's not like a role play or anything, but like, not in that sense, but this is so crazy. If you guys are still sticking with me, there is more yarn stuff coming. I should have saved this for the end, but I told you I'm random. Anyway, sorry. We were talking, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And she writes fanfic also. And she said, yeah, I would love to, because like if you write fanfic, I don't know if you're the same way, but like it would really excite me if other people wrote fanfic that involved like my characters interacting with the characters that I love. Even though, yes, I could do it myself because I write it, it's exciting to see somebody else's take on it, you know? Like, it's kind of like if you're crocheting, like, yes, we all crochet. Like, I can crochet myself a shawl, but if Damon learned to crochet and he made me a shawl, I would treasure that shawl because somebody else took the time to make it for me. So, you know, you get it, right? Like, we're all artsy people, like, right? So we were talking about that, and I was like, I love your writing. Like, that would be so cool. Like, the back and forth with our letters is awesome. And I was like, I would read a book if you would write it for me. And her response back was, I would write you a book. I love your character arc, and I love your story ideas. And I was like, you would write me a book? So, I was like, out of curiosity, wild idea. If I were to once in my lifetime purchase something like that. And she shot me like a quote and like how much to expect, like text wise, for like a novel, basically. So if you could imagine your favorite thing ever, like for me it's Stranger Things, and somebody basically writing a book tailored to you in that world, that's what my purchase is. Like, I'm so excited. I know my mic is louder, so I'm trying not to be like, ah! But I'm so excited about it. And you're probably all sitting there with like the cricket sound, like, that's your big news. But your girl here is excited. Like, I'm excited. So anywho, that's what my big thing is. And I'm even more excited because it's basically a novel. My friend and I were talking, and he was like, you know, you should get some art commissioned for like you and your favorite characters. Because of course I should spend more money on Etsy on Stranger Things stuff. So I am. I know, I'm nuts. But so I did get one piece so far because I got a bonus at work, and with great timing, I had like insurance to pay and all that good stuff, and most of it did go for actual like practical things. But my like splurge, like whenever like Dave and I, like if we get tax money back or if one of us gets a bonus, we have like a little bit of like splurge money. So that was my splurge, was I got an art piece commissioned also. And I am going to show you guys right now. She sent me a sketch like to approve of it, and there is literally like, I love it. I love it so much, and I don't know if you guys will even care, but I'm showing you anyway. So that's my big like Etsy secret that I've been embarrassed to tell you guys about. Please don't judge me. Anywho, let's just use that as a segue to move into the Stranger Things make-along and get back to talking yarny things. But I finished, if you are in my Facebook group, which you should be, even if you don't want to participate in the Stranger Things Stranger Summer make-along, you should definitely join the Facebook group and just show us what you've been working on. Show us your awesome yarn hauls. Talk to us about what you're working on or what you finished. Like, I love it. I love it. So show us all of it. We love it. We're like an awesome, happy family there and here, and you guys are awesome. So you should definitely join in. That's my sales pitch for it. But if you want to be in the Stranger Things Stranger Summer make along, you should join the Facebook group and post in the thread. There are 2 threads. One of them is if you want to show like your progress, like if it's a big project, just for fun, you could show us like projects, like here's what I'm working on. But then there's a finished object thread, which will be the thread that, you know, we're going to draw like one winner from, or multiple. If there's a bunch of entries, multiple. I'm obviously not counting my own, but I am posting my own stuff in there too. So make sure you post your finished project in there, please. And it's a lot of fun. So you can email me your picture too. Like if you don't have Facebook and you really want to participate, I'm absolutely never going to tell somebody not to participate or that you can't participate. So my email is always down below, and you can email me your picture of your entry also, and I will consider that an entry. Just unfortunately, nobody can share in the awesomeness of your picture except for me, which I'm selfish and I'm cool looking at it. But if you want everybody to see it, you would have to post it to Facebook. So but now I'm going to show you my finished, and then I'm going to show you what I'm working on, because I'm working on a lot of random projects for the Stranger Summers Make Along. My finished object, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at him. You know I'm not that good at amigurumi. But I finished a demidog. This is one of the patterns I was talking about. See, he's it's not that he's even overstuffed, but like the pattern called for an H hook and I used an H hook, but I feel like the decreases, and in my ring light you can really see it. It's not quite that apparent without the light, but I feel like some of the decreases you can really see the stuffing, even though I didn't try to go too crazy overstuffing it, because I knew, like, once I was into it, I knew it was, I should have done a smaller hook, I think. But this is my demidog. And I'm just saying, you guys, like, he turned out better than I fully expected him to, and he stands on his own, so, like, that's already a win in my book. This is a pattern I got off Etsy. He was either like 99 cents or like $1.99. He's not terribly pricey. It's not the greatest written pattern in the history of the world, but it's not the worst. It's not hard to understand. I want to make one more and make him not so like derpy looking. And when I do make him better, I want to embroider a little or yellow bit on his butt, because Dart has a little yellow bit on his booty. But that's my demidog. I think demidogs had tails too, so I think I want to add a tail. Like, technically this one is finished, but he may end up with a tail later. But yeah, so what do you think? I love him. I love him so much. Like, when I clean out my background, he's going back there, and he is like never leaving. He's gonna be like king of the roost back here. Like, you can't see him enough right there, but he's gonna be back there. And look, like, he's even got little toes. Look at his little toes. How cute. I love him. I love him so much. So I also have a pattern for a Demogorgon, and I'm thinking I'm going to try to tackle that next, but it's my finished object. And then what I'm working on, because I wanted to kind of show a little of everything. Like, I've done my hopper blanket, which you guys have seen, and I've posted. I've now done a little amigurumi demidog, and I was talking about how, like, you could just convince me that has something to do with Stranger Things. Like, it ties in somehow. It's inspired by somehow. That's all I care about. Doesn't matter. Like, I just want something inspired by, to you, somehow. And so what I did, and I'm super geeked about this, only like, it's more like I'm geeked about how clever I think it is, you know, when I laugh at my own jokes kind of thing. Like, it's probably not going to be that clever to you guys, but so one of my favorite side characters, who is going to be, I've heard, a more main character in season 4, I hope, because I adore this person, is Lucas's little sister, Erica. I love this kid. She is she's sassy. That's the word I was looking for. She's sassy and she's nerdy and she's smart and she's got just this little attitude and I adore her. She was in season 2, but she is really like came to life in season 3. And one of my favorite sayings, it's so subtle, but it's like one of my favorite like catch sayings from the whole show comes from her, even though she's not a huge character. But I have like 3 or 4 skeins of this that I had when it first came out at Walmart a couple years ago at least. But it's Red Heart Super Saver Americana, if you guys remember this stuff. I don't think Walmart has this anymore. I'm not sure. I don't know if my Walmart does. This one's almost done for, as you can see, but I have like a couple more skeins left to go. And I decided I wanted to make like a really lacy, loose, because most of our independency type holidays are in the summer, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Veterans Day is in November. So, I mean, it's chilly then. But just to use this yarn and to tie in with Stranger Things, I started making fiber spiders, leapfrog, hopscotch shawl. I'll try to remember to link it down below, but I can almost guarantee you that you guys remember or know what I'm talking about more than I do. I think it's leapfrog. Leaping frog shawl. He's had it out for a little while now, I believe. But it's like a play on the granny shawl, only it's got bigger, wider openings here. And then the clusters are closer together here. And there's a group, like this is a group of 5. So it is and it isn't. It's akin to the granny shawl. But this is just very like, obviously, Americana, thus the name of the yarn. But one of my favorite sayings from season 3 from Erica is, you can't spell America without Erica. So inspired by that is this shawl. Which is a stretch, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys just convince me. I'm pretty easy to convince. I just love Stranger Things anything. So I'm pretty easy to convince. I don't care. Just give me a reason. So, yeah, there's that. And that's what I'm working on right now. And that is everything yarn related, Stranger Things related, pretty much geek related. I do have some Bath & Body Works stuff, including some Halloween stuff. So if you don't want to stick around for that, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. We're about to cut off if we haven't already. My phone tends to cut off at the 32, 33 minute mark, so I'll have to edit them together. But thanks for joining me, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the likes, all the comments, and all the subscribes. We are so edging up on 2,000, and I know I said like anyone else would be really excited for the 2,000 mark, but your geeky girl here is excited to hit 1980. So once we hit that, I think there's like 40 some more subscribers to go, and we'll hit 1980. Anywho, that being said, if you've only been here for the yarn and or Stranger Things content, or to finally find out what's probably disappointing news about my Etsy purchase, thank you for joining me, and I love you. And if you are still around and you want to see, oh, it just cut, so welcome back in the new clip. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing what I got from Bath & Body Works and Spencer's, because that was not all of my Stranger Things stuff. I'll show you my Spencer's purchase now, so that if you don't care at all about Bath & Body Works, you can just get on out of here. But so my friend Seth was at the mall, and in Spencer's he found this, and I had to have it. So I don't drink coffee or tea, but I do drink hot chocolate sometimes. And I do drink, now that fall is coming up, it is upon us. It is like fall eve that's what August is. It's like fall eve, right? I do drink my Big B drink when they finally come. Like, poor Damon, every time he goes in for coffee, I like beg him to ask if they have it yet. And I know they're probably calling him like the weird guy that keeps asking for the caramel apple stuff. But they have an apple cider drink that is every year happiness in a cup. It's the best thing ever. It's literally like a caramel syrup mixed with like apple cider. It's you can get it iced and all that, but like I get mine the warm version, and then there's like whipped cream and caramel drizzle and cinnamon on it. It's pretty basic, but I will drink it out of a mug and I will make it myself if I have to. And I got, oh, can you see it in the light? This is a Scoops Ahoy mug. It says Oceans of Flavor with the Scoops Ahoy logo on this side. And then it says Scoops Ahoy Ice Cream Parlor on this side. So I got a Scoops Ahoy mug. I so don't need it. I don't need it at all. Oh, it does say Netflix on the bottom. Netflix official merchandise, guys. Cool. So, I guess I should have figured that. Anyway, I don't need a cup. Like, I'm going to have to get rid of one just to keep this one, but I had to have it. Like, this had to be mine. So, like, I'm such a nerd. Anyway, that was my other Stranger Things purchase. And it came in this. They wrapped it in that at Spencer's. So I got that. Now Bath & Body Works stuff. So before they put out the Halloween stuff, because I've gone a couple of times, I went looking for Halloween stuff. And I only came back with one candle, which is pumpkin vanilla cream. It's your pretty basic pumpkin vanilla cream. Creamy pumpkin, vanilla cream, fresh ground nutmeg, and graham cracker crust with natural essential oils. It's just white, basic looking candle. Oh my God, I took that off though, and I don't have a great sense of smell, which for a girl that loves candles, I don't have a great sense of smell, but that's why I love Bath & Body Works candles, because like I can totally smell almost all of these like pretty easy. So this is divine. Like, if you like the fall scents and pumpkin-y stuff, or if you like sweet stuff, like this is already one of my favorites. I don't think I've ever had this one before. I'm pretty sure this is newer to me anyway. So I got this, and then with it, I know last year I showed you guys that I got like a woodland creature pedestal candle. They put one out for this year that is just, it's different. It's got the woodland creatures, but it's not the same ones. It's the same creatures, but I mean, it's not the same candle holder. So how cute. There's like the fox, and there's an owl, and there's the squirrel, and the deer. And it's repeating, but how cool. It's got like the blossoms, the flower blossoms here. So I got that because I could not resist it. So they can go together. So that's what I bought on my first trip. Then yesterday they had I had like coupons and stuff, and they had their Halloween stuff out. So I'm gonna have to put a picture in here if I remember, but if I don't, I'll describe it really quick. I got a bat. He's pretty big, and he's out on my desk right now with a candle in him. But it's a black bat with glittery purple wings, and he's a pillar candle holder. He's pretty sizable, and he's sitting on my desk. So, but he's adorable. I got him. He was sold out online, but you can look. I think you can still look on bathandbodyworks.com, and like he's there. You just can't get him. And there is a soap holder for like the hand soap, which I have a Bath & Body Works order because I was afraid some of the stuff wouldn't be in the store. So I ordered some stuff online, and I have the soap holder coming. I was just going to order all of it online, but they didn't have that in stock, so I wanted to go out and find it, and I luckily did. They have a monster candle holder. It's huge. I mean, it's both an actual monster and it's a monster, like it's big. But I really wanted it. I'm pretty sure if I remember right, it lights up on like the bottom layer, and then there's an upper layer that holds a candle. It's really cool looking. It sold out, and it sold out so bad they removed the picture, so they're probably not getting that back. But I was hoping maybe I'd find it in the store, and one of the ladies in one of the stores was telling me that none of the stores in the area have gotten it, and that they're hoping that they'll ship some out sometime. But I noticed some of the stuff that I found in the stores, they did not have online at all. So I don't know if you can just find certain things online, certain things in stores. I don't know what's up, but anyway, I did get an antibacterial hand spray in the vampire blood. Look at the cute little bat. Isn't he adorable? I got that because I had a coupon. They made it like $3 or something. And I got a free hand cream. So I got another pumpkin cupcake because that's also one of my top scents from Bath & Body Works. So I couldn't resist that. And because I have not found a pumpkin cupcake candle yet this year, it's like every other year they don't have them, which is kind of a bummer. But, and then I had a free, they're like plug-in type things are called wallflowers. So I had a free wallflower, and I got a pumpkin pecan waffle. This year they're orange colored. Some years, like, they've been clear and stuff like that. They change those every year, it seems like. Pumpkin pecan waffles has maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar with essential oils. I don't know if the vampire blood has a list of the scents in it. I know it's got like a berry scent. This does not. It just says antibacterial hand spray. Our formula with aloe leaves hands feeling clean and virtually germ-free. But it doesn't list. Like I said, I know it's got like a berry scent, and there's some other scents. Look at, by the way, there's little foily bats also. And then here's a better close-up, I guess, of the bat in a little bow tie. And then, speaking of things that were not online, I also got, I don't need this many candle holders, but like even David liked this, and he's not a big fan of like anything Bath & Body Worksy that I seem to get. But look at, they're like flying spirits of Halloween. So I had to get that. And one store had one of these. So I don't know if this was like a leftover from a year I never saw them before. I don't know if it's some super rare find. I don't know if they're going to have them eventually. I don't know what's going on, but I had to have it. David liked it. I liked it. I'll just switch out candle holders from time to time because this was adorable and I love it. So got that. And like I said, I didn't see this one online either. So unless they add it. And so I got all that stuff. And then this is like my favorite find. And in a way, I almost wish I hadn't seen it. And I'll tell you why in a second. But they have car scents, which of course I have the car scent stuff too. And I have, like, right now I have to have two in my car. One for each vent that's in the middle of the car. Because, I don't know, I have a weird balance thing. Like, it has to feel balanced. I don't know if you guys are like that or if you just think I'm weird. Probably a little balance of both. Balance, get it? Anyway, but, like, currently I just have, like, some glittery ones with, it's like silver glitter, and then there's like some pink glitter bows in the middle of them. If you're familiar with Bath & Body Works ones, I think that used to be a regular one. I don't know if they have them anymore, but and you know, you just change out the refills in them. Like usually I have pumpkin cupcake in there, but I found this in one store. They had one of these, and this like screams Heather, right? This is a fuzzy bat with purple glitter wings. He's got rhinestone eyes. He's got rhinestone fangs. He's got little glitter ears. And he's, like I said, he's fuzzy, but he's like the softest fuzzy ever, right? And I really wanted to get two of them so we could have two in my car. And they only had one. And this was the first one we went to too. So I was like, you know what? I didn't see this online, but maybe I will get lucky and they'll be at the other stores. Nope, we went to both of the stores in the one town, and then we went all the way to Grand Rapids, which I say all the way to Grand Rapids, it's like an hour away from here. But it's our furthest Bath and Body Works that we're like familiar with to go to. Does that make sense? And it's the bigger store, and they didn't have any either. Like, they never had them. So they're not online, unless by the time this video goes up, they have restocked them, and then, or they have stocked them in there, I guess. That they have not been online. I've never seen them on there. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can get lucky and find one on eBay, and I know I'll pay a ton. If you guys go to Bath and Body Works and see these, I would buy one of these from you and happily pay the shipping. Just let me know. Yeah, let me know. Because my address is easy to find. I have my P.O. box is down below, and I'll happily PayPal you some money for it. But I really desperately want to find another one of these. So if you happen to be in Bath and Body Works, public service announcement, keep Heather in mind, please. But yeah, so how perfect is he? I love him. I love him. So hopefully I can find another one, but but that is my Bath and Body Works, and that is everything that I have for you guys today. So hopefully I didn't bore anybody and you've stuck with me, and if you have, I thank you, because it's 45 minutes and I really appreciate it, and I know I tend to ramble, so I will let you guys go because I do plan to do another. Oh no, because this is Vlogust and I am allowed to be a little rambly at Vlogust time, right? I have one other thing to tell you, and it is Stranger Things related, and it's hilarious to me. Like, it's not well, it is kind of a joke, but it's not like a joke. Like, it's not a dad joke or anything. So, and then I'll end this. So thank you. I love you. And I'll end it right after this, as long as my clicker works. But, so I was wearing my Hawkins PD shirt, which in my opinion looks, I mean, it looks pretty official, right? Like, it's not meant to look like a uniform shirt. It's meant to look like when cops go to like, you know, like training school or whatever it is. Like, it's just says Hawkins PD. Like, so I was wearing that. You've seen it. You know what I'm talking about. I was wearing that to the store one day, and I'm walking around shopping. I was actually like about to go get my Diet Pepsi, and a lady stops me. Well, she stops in front of me, so I stop, and she looks at me, and she's like, "I'm a Hawkins," and she's smiling at me, and I'm like making sure I heard her right, you know, and I said, "What?" And she goes, "I'm a Hawkins." And she's like, "Are you a Hawkins?" And of course, me being me, and I'm like, first of all, caught off guard, and second of all, like kind of awkward. Anyway, like, that's just me. I was like, "Oh no," and I was like, "No, and I go, "This is like the town." And she goes, "There's a town?" And I say, "Yeah, Hawkins, Indiana," thinking I don't know why, I just assume everybody knows Stranger Things, but she goes, "Oh, awesome," and walks away, just like before I could say anything, walks away. Like, she's so happy to know that there's a town in Indiana named after her. I'm like 99% sure there's not, but if there is a Hawkins, Indiana, I want to go. I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure there's not. Anyway, I thought you guys might be amused by that. So, yeah, hopefully I remember there'll be bunnies and or dragon eggs to come, and I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.